Welcome back to Only Talk Sports. We talk sports every single day, or at least we try to. I'm Russ Jeffrey. Subscribe to the channel if you like sports content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our video. Week 8 of the NFL season is right around the corner. And last week, I finally had another great week predicting the NFL. I went 12-3 on my predictions, and now I'm up to 64-47 on the season. That is a lot better than I was the previous couple weeks where I was going like 8-8 on my predictions. The week before that, I think I was like 4-12. That was terrible. I was really struggling, but a 12-3 week last week. Hopefully, we can ride that momentum and have another great week predicting NFL games. But starting out on Thursday Night Football, we got the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers. This is actually an interesting game because both teams hovering around that 500 area. This would be a big momentum boosting win to try to propel either team towards the playoffs, possibly down the line. The Vikings at 3-3, the Chargers at 4-3, so the Chargers have a bit of an advantage there. Plus, they have the home field advantage in this game. I could see this game going either way. But I do think with the Chargers being at home, they will be able to squeak out a 21-20 win over the Vikings. Then to move on to Sunday, we've got the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. The Dolphins suck. I've picked the Dolphins several times this year, and they have just not delivered. They looked horrible last week against the Browns. They are not winning this game. Give me Atlanta to beat Miami 24-10. Then we got the Jets and the Bengals. Same story here. The Bengals not a great team, but they're now 3-4 on the season. They finally won a game because Joe Flacco, of all people, is still back in the NFL, and he's doing a good job of the Bengals. Even if he plays worse this week and has a regression, the Jets are still the only winless team in the NFL. They're 0-7. Give me the Bengals to win 21-10 over the Jets. Then we have the Browns and the Patriots, another game where I kind of see it being lopsided. The Patriots look really good right now. It could be fool's gold, but right now they're 5-2. Drake May's playing well. I'm a believer, at least in the short term, for the Patriots. Don't know about the long term, but I do think that they'll easily win this game 28-10 over the Browns. Then we have the Giants and the Eagles. Yes, this is a divisional matchup. This is going to be interesting from that standpoint, but the Eagles are the vastly superior team here. I know Jackson Dart's been playing better for the Giants, but I do believe that the Eagles will win this game 24-13. We got the Bills and the Panthers. Carolina has a 3-game winning streak going on. I don't know if anybody has paid attention to that, but very impressive what Carolina's doing. And they're 4-3 for the first time since 2019, back when Cam Newton was still around. So the Panthers are having a good season for once so far for their standards, but it might come crashing down this week. I did pick them last week, but the Bills, they're a much better team than the Jets, who the Panthers beat. Give me the Bills to win 24-20, but I do think the Panthers will compete in this game. Then we got the Bears and the Ravens. The Ravens are favored in this game, and unless Lamar Jackson plays, I just don't see the Ravens winning. They look terrible right now. Even if Lamar plays, the issue is he's been banged up, so I'm not 100% sure if that's going to even be enough. I'm actually going to go with the Bears to beat the Ravens 21-17. Then we got San Francisco going to the Texans. The Texans have been up and down this season. They have not really been that good. They're 2-4 on the year. San Francisco's 5-2. Whether it's been Matt Jones, Brock Purdy at quarterback, they've been doing a great job. And I also believe that the return of Christian McCaffrey has really been the main reason that the team has been doing a lot better. They look very solid right now. Give me San Fran to beat a struggling Texans squad 24-17. Then we got Tampa Bay going to the Saints. This is a divisional matchup. Could be close in that regard. Plus, Tampa Bay lost Mike Evans for the season. That's a really tough loss. I hate to see that for Tampa Bay. And I hate to see Mike Evans' record and streak of going 11 seasons in a row with 1,000 receiving yards. Had that with Jerry Rice. That's going to be busted after this season. Sucks he wouldn't have been able to break the record. He tied that record. But Tampa Bay overall in general is better than the Saints. Give me Tampa Bay to win 20-14. And we got Dallas and Denver, one of the most underrated games of the week. I think that Dallas at 3-1 has kept fans at bay. They're not mad at the Cowboys right now. They're still not particularly happy. They would like to see them doing better, but they haven't been doing bad. Denver's 5-2, and they are at home, so that's going to be a big benefactor for them. Bo Nix has been playing well, and they had an incredible comeback last week to epic proportions, scoring 33 points in the fourth quarter, and previously not scoring any points in that game, which was crazy. Give me Denver to win 21-20. I think they get another comeback win over Dallas. Then we got the Titans and the Colts. This might be one of the worst games of the week. I think that the Colts easily win 28-10. The Titans are not good, and the Colts have been one of the biggest surprise teams of the NFL this season, so give me the Colts to win. Then on Sunday Night Football, we got the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Good game. Green Bay at 4-1-1, and the Steelers are 4-2. I have picked the Steelers a couple times this year, and they've let me down in games that I thought they would win. Aaron Rodgers is playing better football this season, but still, he's kind of struggled a bit at times to be consistent, but he has been playing a lot better. I think that Green Bay, though, they have a really solid team, a lot of young guys who are just growing, they're getting better. And a lot of people think that Green Bay could go far this season, despite having some flaws on their team. Still, they're trying to iron out. Give me the Packers to win on the road, 21-20, in a tightly contested matchup. Then on Monday Night Football, we got the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. A healthy Washington team might actually have given the Chiefs a great game. But with Jay Daniels banged up and a lot of their other players hurt, I don't think the Commanders are going to be able to win this game at all. Give me the Chiefs to easily win 28-14. The Chiefs have been looking a lot better, and they are definitely catching the Commanders at the right time. And then you look at all of the bye teams. The Lions, the Raiders, the Rams, the Cardinals, the Seahawks, and the Jaguars are all on a bye. So there's only 13 games this week, but still a lot of games in the NFL. Definitely going to be interesting to see how my record shakes out this week. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Whether you agree with my picks or whether you disagree with my Week 8 NFL predictions, whether you think that they will age well or not. Subscribe to the channel if you like sports content. Like this video down below. Follow me on Twitter as well. Link is in the description, and I'll see you next time.